Loki 4191. The most annoying thing about the NSA domestic spying are liberal defenders of Obama and the NSA. I get that Snowden and Greenwald are kind of jerks, but we wouldn't be talking about this conversation without them. You know, it is so bizarre to me that people allow their animosity or their resent of the personalities of anybody involved to I mean, it is so indisputable at this point that we're having major reforms to huge policies that have massive implications for our civil liberties. There's just, because of these Snowden leaks, it's indisputable. It is ridiculous to say otherwise. And you cannot concede that point and then sort of nitpick about the way that they did it or their grandiosity or their narcissism or their whatever. It's just, you're being ridiculous.
And related to that, this is also a kind of narrow point, but it's like, if that's even something, if you want to focus on motivations and how people are, what's motivating people to do what they're doing, then take time to call Obama out for this. I mean, there's nothing more disingenuous than to say all of this was planned anyways and it had nothing to do with the revelations.
Right.
That's the most disingenuous
no one
thing.
believes that, right?
Nobody. I don't think he. I mean, I don't think he believes it while he says it. I don't think anybody takes that assertion seriously. So if we're gonna kind of like call people out on the optics and how they're framing things, that's the number one thing to call out right now.
Right.
And then it's like on the other side of it, after serious reform, if you want to critique like Snowden's view of the world or Greenwald's view of the world or whatever, there's legitimate debates to be had, but that's not the issue.
Right.
And even with Obama, he pointed out rightly that corporations also have tremendous access to all of our information, which I think is a really serious issue, and it's important to bring that up. But he didn't propose reforms about a new generation of consumer protections. No, and he specifically said
there's a fundamental difference between that and the government having access to all that.
Sure, but it doesn't mean that there shouldn't be new consumer protections related to those things. That's like a very legitimate open area to get on. And, he's welcome to, but he hasn't yet.
It's weird.